All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth that believe wholeheartedly in this true doctrine that's being pushed throughout the four winds of the earth. All right? This will be another installment for the Daily Dose of Truth. Today's date, October 23rd, 2020, year of prophecy. Any day now. And that's what I'm going to focus this lesson through the Spirit. Probably won't be long, but through the Spirit, I was sitting here, I'm on my way home, and I'm, thinking, and the Spirit just gave me and said, any day now. That was ringing in my head, any day now, any day now. Because any day now, the Lord is about to flip this thing and take this thing to a whole nother level, man. The levels that we've been waiting for, the levels that our forefathers saw in visions. Great death, great destruction, all right? Constant violence in the streets, constant screaming, lack of food, lack of water, famine. Everything we read about concerning the time of Jacob's trouble, any day now, all right, that time will be upon us, And our job as hopeful members of the elect is to constantly watch, constantly be on our P's and Q's like the scriptures say, all right? That's why it's written in 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, all right, that Paul was saying, ye brethren have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And you're supposed to be watching for these things to come on earth. All right? Because any day now, we got the election in what? Today's the 23rd. Next week, next Sunday will be the 1st. All right? So, not next week, but the week after that, all right, going into the month of November, the 4th, if all hell ain't broke loose in the streets on the 3rd, then on the 4th there will be either Trump is going to stay in there or Biden will be in there. Either or, all right, either or. According to these militias, according to police forces throughout America, all right, because they're bracing for mass riots when this thing goes down, all right. I just was looking at an article on that. So, any day now, the next coming weeks, months, this thing can bust wide open, all the way open, man. And once it's on and rolling, ain't no stopping until Yahweh Shai returns, okay? There will be no stopping. It's going to be all gas, no brakes. It's already been all gas and no brakes in 2020, okay? Now the Lord finna take it to straight pedal to the metal. brake pad all the way, or gas pedal all the way to the floor. No stopping. All right. Let me get this real quick. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. All right. Now, what time are we living in? What season is it? According to the prophecy. All right. We living in the end time. All right. We living in a season of death and destruction. All out chaos. War, anarchy. Okay. That's the time that we're living in. All right. The trumpet that should be blown by all Israelite camps is the trumpet of war. All right. You other groups are sounding an unknown sound from the trump. You're not preparing Jake for what's getting ready to go down. But that's all right. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. The war drums are beating. And you want to make sure that you are in the spirit. All right. You have been building up your mind. All right. Preparing yourself for the worst. Because it's finna get real bad out here. All right. But like Paul said, but of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. All right. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. When Jake ain't even paying attention. Jake not looking for the Lord to come. Jake waiting on Biden. Jake voting for Trump. Jake still caught up in a system that don't want no parts of you. And the plans for you is to put you to death in this system. And leave very few of you. And the few that are left, you will be chipped. All right? And that day is coming upon you people, you Israelites, sooner than you think. All right? Sooner than you think. Okay? The governor of New York, he just came out and said what? When these vaccines, he said we're going to be the first state, you know, roughly paraphrasing what he said, to vaccinate and immunize all of New Yorkers. That's what he said. All right? And that's going to be the same thing in LA or all of California. They're going to do the same thing. Chicago. They're going to start with the big cities. They're going to start with the big cities. You know, the densely populated, bigger cities of America. I mean, they could just roll it all out at once, but the point is, any day now, shit is gonna hit the fan like no other, man. All right. Verse 3: For when they shall say peace and safety, you got Israelite groups telling their congregations that Jacob's trouble was gay. You know, to not worry about it. You know, just totally irrelevant or totally misinforming the congregation to what time that we're living in. You know? But that's why it said it's going to come as a thief in the night. Because Jake not looking for the Lord to come back. Jake want to stay here, man. Israel want to stay in captivity. The scriptures tell us to hasten the day. All right? Excuse me. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. And that sudden destruction is any day now. Any day. You know, Esau can, you know, the Lord can have Esau do anything at this point in time. That's gonna kick shit off. You know? That's gonna get the people to react based upon their emotions. That's where we at in society. All right? And the only ones truly looking and watching are the hopeful elect. Because we the only ones that truly know the times that we're living in. You know? We're the only ones that truly know. Everybody else, you know, you got Israelite groups that are uncertain. You know? They falling apart right here at the end. You know, here it is, fourth quarter. You know, 1 minute and 44 seconds to go. All you got to do is execute on defense, get stops on defense, and execute your offense for 2 possessions. And you got it in the bag. But these other groups, they falling apart. They going crazy on the internet, talking crazy about one another. Okay? So what is the Lord doing? He's showing you where the truth is coming from. Yeah, they're teaching you that you're an Israelite. They're telling you to keep the laws of the Most High. But are you truly being fed? Or is your faith truly being built up? No, it's not. You were supposed to be building your faith this whole time, not your flesh. Jake been building their flesh. And now the time of reckoning is at the door. Now they scrambling and losing their goddamn minds, man. And what Great Millstone doing? The off-scouring. We chilling. Business as usual. Kicked it into another gear about pushing Yahweh Shem Yahushai's word. We're the ones standing so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's just another day in the office for us, you know. But you other groups are you're losing it. Any day now, all hell is gonna break loose. And the Lord is making it known who His chosen is, all right? Going back, 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, the hopeful elect, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Why? Why is that day not going to overtake the brethren Paul was talking to, which is the hopeful elect? Because they're constantly watching. Okay? The Lord is getting ready to make it known who are His chosen. 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. All right, and this is the time we're getting ready to witness this in real time. Okay, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right, insurrection. Let's look that up. It means a coming against. All right, let me pull it up real quick. That's the time we living in. That's Jacob's trouble. Okay? All right. The word insurrection on the online Edamon dictionary, it says an uprising. All right? An uprising of civil authority, but the scripture said against those that fear the Lord. So there's going to be an uprising against Israelites. All right? A rising up, okay? To rise up. So you're going to have this military, all right? Special ops, you know, all of Esau's toys, and they're going to rise up against us, all right? They're going to rise up against the Israelites, all right? This is the time that we're living in. Any day now, all right? Going back, 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. All right? That don't sound like a gay time to me. You know? It said, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So you're going to have a lot of Jakes put out in the street. All right? And this is the point. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. All right? And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. All right? Because the Lord is going to try the elect. And once the elect pass the test that the Most High wants them to pass, what's the Most High going to do? He going to let it be known that that man, this man, those men are the chosen ones. Because why? He's going to endow them with spiritual power to defend themselves. All right? He's going to lift up a standard against Esau. Salakia, let's get the book of Isaiah 59. Okay? Because the Lord is getting ready to bring everything out. Because it's written. All right? We are in these times. Isaiah 59. And 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. All right? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, did we not just read that in the future prophecy? Very soon to be prophecy in 2nd Ezra 16, that they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Okay? It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, shall lift up a standard against him. All right? So, just as when all hell is going to break loose and Esau is going to get busy, the Lord is going to raise up his chosen and they're going to get busy. All right? So any day now, all hell can break loose. The shit can hit the fan. And if you're not prepared to die for this, whatever type of trial the Lord puts you through, because everybody's going to be tried. If you don't pass that trial, the Lord ain't going to lift up a standard for you. All right? You got to be willing, like it tells you in Revelation 3 and 10. All right? 2 and 10. Be there faithful unto death. Matter of fact, we'll end it with that. All right? Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. All right? Yahweh Shai said this: fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. All right? Because we finna enter into a time of suffering. All right? They talking about a second lockdown. All right? Over there in Nigeria, they blowing the protesters' brains all over the pavement, leaving them there to bleed out. Ain't no ambulance coming. Family carrying a mug with a hole in his head, just leaking. You know? And that spirit is coming over to the Americas. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right, said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. And the only way you're not going to fear these things is if you have been building up your faith. Building up your faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right? If you've been building up your flesh, I don't feel sorry for you. You know? You finna catch a bad one. That gravy train finna run out. Fear, Revelation 2:10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Okay? Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right? So that's what we literally are about to be faced with. All right? A trial. The Lord is getting ready to try every soul on the planet. And as it tells you in 2nd Ezra 8, all right, there'll be many more who perish than them that are saved. All right? There's going to be a lot of death out here. Okay? And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, it is right around the corner. Right around the corner. And if you ain't been building up your faith, you know what I'm saying? Building your confidence up in the Lord, you better do so. And I'm talking to myself as well. Trying to stand the spirit as much as possible. All right? Because these things that we read about, our imagination can go so far, man. All right? We finna witness some SHIT out here, man. All right? Because it's going to be the hand of the Most High that's going to bring it. And when the Most High bring the pain, he brings the pain. All right? But Lord we're of the elect, sincere believers, and only with our eyes shall we behold the reward of the wicked. All right? Wicked 2/3 and these wicked ass Edomites. Wicked ass niggas and wicked ass Edomites are getting ready to be and these wicked ass women are getting ready to be put down out here. And the Lord is going to allow his elect to witness all of this death. And we're going to be the only ones that know what truly is going down. So any day now, everything we read about prophetic wise, Jacob's trouble, the mark of the beast, hour of temptation, any day now these things can kick off in the planet Earth, and it'll be a wrap. It'll be a wrap, man. Life as you knew it will never go back to the norm. You just wait for these second shutdowns. Giving all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Lord will. This was edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom.